Good morning, folks, and happy 4th of July. Okay, it's a little before 7 a.m. on Monday, July 4th. The sun is up. We have had some gorgeous weather lately. After the last rain, it dried out and just some spectacular views. Sunsets have been really stunning. Red sky at night kind of stuff. So it's not a cloudless sky, but it sure is a beauty. I was awoken this morning by the sound of a hot air balloon outside my window. I mean, just a few hundred feet away. It's pretty noisy. I know the owner of the balloon, a friend named Bob Ward. He's been doing this for maybe 20 years. So he's got a big, colorful balloon. I don't know if it's quite rainbow, but it's red, blue, green. It's got a big bat. It's kind of distinctive. So it's like a lot of other balloons you see, except for this gigantic bat on the side. This week, the wheat field that surrounded us was harvested, and so even if it hadn't been, what he likes to do is he'll take his customers up and then he'll bring them down to just hovering above the ground, like maybe 15 feet, and then he goes back up. So, all right, well, the weekend continues. We have Anna back. She got back last night around 7-ish from her trip to Europe. And we found the Roku app. If you download it onto your phone and you have a Roku box, you can then cast your pictures onto the television. So that was a real nice way for her to select pictures and show us what she had seen. It's getting a little sleepy there for a while. It's been a couple of late nights, but really nice. She had a wonderful time. Now, we are supposed to see fireworks tonight at good old Quakertown Community Day. But at least a day ago, they were predicting storms to hit about the time that fireworks are supposed to hit. And we'll see if that's still holding true. So I've been running the route that kind of takes me through the park the last couple of times out, and I think we'll do that again this morning. So I hope you've all been doing well. Yesterday we attended my niece's celebration. They titled it It's a Wonderful Life. And they had friends from school, friends from church, neighbors, and family over to celebrate graduation and 2 engagements. So those 2 weddings are 5 and 6 weeks away, respectively. August 7th and 13th. And Mitch suggested that maybe in between the weddings we head to the beach, at least for a day. So we'll see. I say we get a nice hotel, or at least a suitable hotel, and say, hey, let's split this cost. So we're not bearing it all. Then I'd say maybe we have something to talk about. Because prime summer month, getaways at the beach are not cheap. But we don't have to be right up on the beach. How about the birds are about the only thing up right now. Everybody's doing a good job at sleeping in. Not sure if those are happy sparrows or disturbed. We had a disturbed hawk the other day. Oh, here's a rabbit trying to cross the road. It's funny. No, he's thinking better of it. No, he's going back, crossing the road. And he got to the other side. Chickens take note. We have a dead deer across the street from our mailbox. So we called the police and said, hey, we got a dead deer. Hopefully somebody will be sent out to pick it up. Had that happen a couple of years ago. A baby, not baby, but a small, not fully developed doe or deer. I don't know if it was a doe or buck, but had been hit, and it was on our lawn. Called for it to be picked up, and it never got picked up. So it just decomposed right there. And today, gonna have full sun, so I'd rather not have the deer decompose in front of our house. It's across the street from us, so it's not like on our property. However, we get a good east wind. Be ripe. Passing by Moondog Yoga, they have the morning off. I think when I went by there on Friday or Saturday, they were busy. Yeah, there's Saturday. We were eating dinner outside before going to the baseball game, and that hawk was just crying all day. Just don't know what it was so upset about. Well, Jim Daly I'm thinking, I have a friend who went to see a Cubs game at the Mets. So he was trying to figure out whether to go to a Red Sox game and a Cubs game. And I expressed he should see the Cubs. But the Cubs got beat pretty bad.
1 mile.
Somebody posted it was a bad night for teams that start with a C. And that showed Cleveland, Cincinnati, and Chicago all getting beaten pretty badly with opposing teams in the double digits. Nice travel trailer. Oh, Founders Day concert. They named this new park the Park at 4th, which is not a very imaginative name because it's on 4th Street, but it'll do. That's where they have the, I'm heading there now. They have a clamshell for concerts. Not sure what the plan is. They usually have the Quakertown band, the one that plays marching kind of music and big band and all kinds of stuff. But yeah, how do you distinguish that kind of band between a 4-piece set with guitars, drums, and a keyboard? Not a symphonic band, maybe. Morning. Didn't realize there was a mail drop-off there. Might be the only other one in town. It's a mail drop-off box in front of Borough Hall. Fry Avenue, F-R-I-E. Resembles more of an alley. Smells like dumpsters because, well, I'm on the backside of a little shopping center. It's kind of an ugly little smelly place. And we're off again. Oh, so much better than my last few recordings that have been so traffic and noise filled. So I have to work a little harder to get away from that. All right, we are on the aforementioned 4th Street. Looks like the parking lot to the library is closed. The permit parking goes up to the behind the baseball field where the Quakertown Ambassadors play. I think everything's going to be by permit because they probably have all of this reserved for vendors and such. Well, they're going to have a classic car show. I'm doing something different today in my running apps. I've been running with Strava. I have a couple of friends there. And Map My Run has always been my go-to. But I always used Nike Plus because that's where I began. because the old iPod Nano, little square one with the touch screen, had a pedometer built in. So they're going to cross here at Mill Street. All right, we are now officially on the 4th Street Park pathway. I'm running without glasses today. Yeah, because, well, I can. Not totally blind without them. And then secondly, I get tired of trying to wipe my eyes with glasses in the way and pushing them up and all that. Just won't recognize people from afar as well. Not that there's really anybody to recognize this morning. Yeah, so this is going to be, it's a long park. So it's a strip of land, I guess where a foundry used to be. The name escapes me, but like a lot of things escape me these days. And then they've got this little concert stand. It's not really a clamshell, but it's a quadrangle. So it's not a triangle because it has the backside doesn't come to a point. And it's raised at the front so that sound would reflect off of the ceiling and then out forward. Yeah, I'm curious as to what kind of bands. Hopefully some good, be great if they had some good rock bands or, things that play covers. It'll be the first time it's used for that occasion, I think. I don't know, could be wrong. Maybe it's already been in use. When I left the house, which 7 a.m. for the 4th of July, to me, that counts as early, especially for a girl who hardly slept. Just got back from Europe. Rebecca seems to be an early riser. Wayne is an earlier riser. Mitchell's a sleeper. But I think he's now 25, so I think he doesn't sleep as late as he once did. But anyway, my wife was making bacon when I left. I think she's making blueberry pancakes. She was going to make that for dinner Thursday, but didn't. Well, let's see. Friday night was the movies. Saturday was the baseball game. And the old Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs fell to the Charlotte Knights 10-3. was not the best results, but a good game for the family. I'm crossing just a little jump from here to here. So from the 4th Street Park to the soccer field, Memorial Park. Behind the pool, some baseball fields. Margie said she would like to go for a walk today. She thought that she would like to walk over at Nakamixon. Not the dirt trails that I usually take, but there's some paved paths on the other side of the lake, closer to the marina. So we'll look forward to that too, as well today. So quiet, it's so weird. You just hear the hum of a little transformer station. And I don't know, squirrel running out of across the gravel. And I'm not sure if that's a blue jay. Whatever's barking there. And I hear starlings aplenty. A robin. Sparrow.
Two miles.
Red-winged blackbird. Well, not sure I said red wings on that. It's just been a grackle or a small tail, not the great tail. We don't have those here. Uh-oh. I've got fencing up blocking me from getting into the parking lot. Because this is where they do the fireworks. See a place where I can cross over. This is a forbidden area later today. Let's see, and a small leap. Now we're in acceptable territory. The fancy cars are not here yet. I guess in past years I've come by here maybe later because there's only a half dozen cars. Some really old, like from the 30s. I see something looks like a Monte Carlo from the 70s. looks like good early 70s cars. I need to remember to put my flag out when I get back home. We really need a new flag. The flag we have was given to us at our wedding. It was flown ceremonially at the U.S. Capitol on our wedding day. So it's 29 years old, and because it's been left out too often in the sun to bleach. So back in 2001, after 9/11, kept it up for weeks, and then other times too. Just left it up too long, didn't take it down right away, so it's pretty faded on the side that faces the street. So I need to get a replacement. I want to keep that one for sure because it has sentimental value. So it is. We've had it for 29 years. And yeah, we need something same size, good quality. I'm sure we can order online. And Margie thought about getting another one that was flown at the Capitol. Don't feel the need for putting extra money into it that we don't need to. So just something that is a nice display.
You've been running for half an hour.
Good morning. Hey, what's your dog's name?
Dewey.
Dewey, you look a little concerned. You okay?
Yeah, he snaps.
He snaps. Okay, we'll just say hi from close up. Hi, Dewey. Glad you're protective. Yeah.
Hey.
Oh, that's my cue. That's my cue to go run.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Yeah.
See ya.
Yep. Have a good one.
Oh, here comes another bigger dog. Good morning. Oh, more of a retriever mix. The other one looked like a dachshund mix. Dewey. Is it D-U-E-I-E or D-E-W-E-Y or D-E-W-I-E? Let's see, the area I'm approaching now, by the bridge that crosses over to the creek, back toward Broad Street. Tonight will be filled with vendors of food, glow sticks, and all of that. Looks like a beautiful day for the festivities. Good morning.
Good morning. Hello. Have you worked here?
But depending on the forecast, okay, out of the park along St. Isidore School. to Broad Street. Let's see, I did not forget my Fitbit today. So heart rate says 131. Good morning. And back onto Broad Street. Good morning. That's a much bigger dog. Probably a pit bull. The way its color was, I didn't see it from the front. It had kind of a splotchy stripes, kind of brown and black. I've seen that on pit bulls before. Very broad-shouldered. So I was thinking either bulldog, but it looked too big for it to be a bulldog. It's funny, we talk about people's shapes, either pear or apple. Pit bulls are definitely, let's say, apple-shaped. Broad at the top, slender at the back. There's Old Glory. Let's snap a picture here, if we can. Okay. New recording. Who knows when I left off? I have to check back. Let me scratch that. Alright, new recording here. Past the 4-mile mark. Seems like the recording stopped probably when I took a picture. So I'm in the last mile of this route, a little uphill. Kind of didn't want to come this way for this reason. If I go slow enough, there we go, I'll walk. Ooh, especially since heart rate says 145. Yeah, I think the uphill grade is making it that much more of an effort. You know, you really I guess when I was making efforts in the past, say going up this hill or any hill, I tend to think of it in terms of, oh man, it's harder to breathe. I never, I don't know why, really thought of it much about how hard your heart is working. Just trying to pump more blood, get more oxygen into the lungs. Of course, it all makes sense. I'm just a little slow. So now, you know, look at the Fitbit, down to 125. All right, so what I'm going to do is from the circle to my house, it's about a half mile. I will walk that last half mile regardless of whether I start running again or not. Or maybe this is it. Need a good cool down. And just to let my body relax, let the heart relax, and save myself some energy for later today. I thought I had been recording for 51 minutes, and it turns out it was only 33. All right, we will jog slowly up the steepest part of this little climb. It's not terrible, but just all things considered, it's a lot harder work for me and my ticker. Just be nice to the ticker. Because if you're not nice to the ticker won't be nice to you. Hey, congratulations, Carlos, on your 400th episode recently. So, since you have, I don't know if it's your 400th Spreaker episode. Okay, we have turned the corner and we are gonna walk it on. And from here, so let's just turn the silly timer off instead of hearing that beeping. Okay, so we're in the final half mile along Station Road. There's not a lot of shoulder here. I'd say 18 inches, maybe 18 to 20 inches in the generous spot. And now it is narrowing to, it's going to be like nothing. So the white line is on the edge of the macadam here. You just have a drop off. It probably was, there was macadam there and it probably just crumbled. So we'll say a 2-foot shoulder at best. At times worse. That was the worst spot there. At times a little narrower. But you get awfully close to the traffic, so. Passing by 530 Station Road. We may get their mail from time to time. 530, 350. Things get inverted.
In 9 minutes, you've been running for an hour.
There's a Station Avenue, and sometimes we get mail for a Station Avenue, which that makes more sense. Oh, what a glorious morning. Now it is cloudless. Oh, oops. It's cloudless in the east. I look south and west, and there's some high clouds out there. But it was pretty cloudless. So there must be something pushing through from the north, pushing the clouds that were here slightly to the south. So the other day I saw Kevin had taken off, and I couldn't make sense I couldn't remember. That's not right. Kevin was completely clear about where he was headed. Just my scrambled brain. Wasn't sure which island. But it's clear that they're in Jamaica. So I hope you're having a wonderful time, enjoying your family immensely, enjoying the beauty. So we'll enjoy the beauty of this day here. So I will bid you all farewell, and again wish you all happy Independence Day. Or, as you say in Canada, the 4th of July. 'Cause it's not Independence Day there. It's just the 4th of July. So happy 4th, Carlos. Happy Independence Day to my U.S. friends, Michael and James and Kevin and Norm, anybody else out there. So with that, we'll just bid you the best of days. It's been a great weekend, just being with family around. They do head back today from where they came. Rebecca goes back to Delaware, Mitchell goes back to DC, but our other kids are home. So it's been a good weekend. You all take care, and we'll catch up again next time. Bye-bye.